how great the role of liberation. Therefore must feel the merit, wrapping ourselves in Buddha's teachings, we free all living beings. And know I thus liberate countless beings, not a single being is liberated.
Incense chant.
Precepts incense, liberation, abuse incense. Cloud of lighted incense pouring into the Dharma realm. Offering to the highest teachers of the 10 directions, I respectfully bow to the altar of the incense cloud. Bodhisattva.
Wisdom dedication.
We dedicate this time and place to the three jewels.
To the Buddha, the ideal of enlightenment to which we aspire. To the Dharma, the path of the teaching that we follow. To the Sangha, the spiritual fellowship with one another that we enjoy. Here may no idle word be spoken. Here may no unquiet thoughts disturb our minds.
To the observance of the 5 precepts,
we dedicate this place.
To the practice of meditation,
we dedicate this place.
To the ripening of wisdom,
we dedicate this place.
To the joy of awakening,
we dedicate this place.
Though in the world outside there is strife,
here may there be peace.
Though in the world outside there is hate,
here may there be joy.
Here seated, here practicing, may our minds become Buddha,
may our thoughts become Dharma, may our speech together become Sangha, for the happiness of all beings, for the benefit of all beings. With body, speech, and mind, we dedicate this place. Chant of compassion. We surround all forms of life with infinite love and compassion. Especially do we send out compassionate thoughts to those in suffering and sorrow, to those in doubt and ignorance, to all who are striving to attain truth, and to those whose feet stand close to the great change called death. We send forth all wisdom, mercy, and love. May the infinite light of wisdom and compassion so shine within us, that the errors and vanities of self may be dispelled. So shall we understand the changing nature of existence and awaken into spiritual peace. The refuges.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Dharma.
I take refuge in the Sangha.
I take refuge in the Sangha. The 5 precepts.
I take up the practice of not harming living beings.
I take up the practice of not harming living beings.
I will not take what is not offered.
I will not take what is not offered.
I will not misuse sexuality or sensuality.
I will not misuse sexuality or sensuality.
I will practice gentle, truthful speech.
I will practice gentle, truthful speech.
I will not deal in nor misuse intoxicants.
I will not deal in nor misuse intoxicants. The Buddha Sarangamagata. True nature is free from all phenomena which are illusions by causes created. Phenomena neither rise nor fall, but all phenomena are flowers in the sky. The unreal reveals the real. What both are but illusions, since there is nothing real nor unreal. How can there be a subject and an object? For between the two there is no true nature, like the point where two rush bundles meet when set upright, tying and untying from the same cause arise, while the saintly and the worldly are not dual. Consider underlying nature at the point of meeting, where both is and is not, cannot be. If you disregard it, you are in delusion. If you awaken to it, you are free at once. 6 knots are untied, one after the other. When 6 are undone, one vanishes as well. Choose a sense organ that is all penetrating to enter the holy stream and attain Bodhi. Old habits flow like torrents in alias, subtle consciousness, since the real yet unreal can create confusion. I have refrained from revealing it to you. If mind be set on searching for the mind, that which at heart is not illusion becomes illusory. If you stop all grasping, then there is nothing real. If what is not illusion ceases to arise, where can illusion be? This is the profound lotus Dharma, the precious Bodhi of the royal gem, the samadhi of seeing all things as illusion, which in the finger snap leads to the state beyond all study. The unsurpassed doctrine was followed by all Bhagavats in all directions on the one path that to Nirvana leads. Today, let's talk about what it could mean to live conditionally and how, in fact, living conditionally will trap us and keep us bounded to externals that will only lead us back into suffering. Now, from time to time, and in my own life, I'll speak to, from time to time, I come across where I have feelings that I don't want to do certain things, be certain places, um, like we all do. Um, and of course, those feelings are originating from thought. And in a broader sense, that means you're wrapped up living conditionally, that I can only be happy if I would be okay if this happened, or this was this a certain way, or if I was doing a certain thing. But the ironic truth is, if you go spending your life chasing these quote unquote ideals, these desires, these conditions that you believe you need to fulfill in order to have well being, that is chasing your well being through externals, you're only perpetuating that cycle of suffering. You're no longer being boundless, you're being bounded to these impermanent objects or conditions, not necessarily objects, but certain ideas that you believe need to be fulfilled in order to have well-being. When in fact, all you need is supreme Bodhi. Through this practice, we are cultivating that, having well-being through supreme Bodhi. And of course, every time we talk about ways to get there, our practice of meditation, all these wonderful things that help us to look inward, to be boundless, and not attribute our well-being to external conditions, places, things, people, um, things that are impermanent. And it's a lesson that it's a journey that everyone goes through. We're all different, so we have all different things that stick out to us as desires. But it is through this practice of Supreme Bodhi, um, this practice of Buddhism, that turn us around to look inwardly at, why am I searching out these externals? What is it that I'm truly looking for or missing? And put us on a track towards being boundless and finding well-being um, through Supreme Bodhi. So this Dharma talk I will send out as a reminder to be aware of our thoughts, ever watchful of those moments, those times when we're searching out our well-being through externals, and realize that that is not where we're going to find peace. That is not where we were going to find the end of suffering. And that you cannot look to satisfy boundlessness through living conditionally. And such will end my Dharma talk. Closing gata. Let me respectfully remind you, life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly and opportunity is lost. Each of us should strive to awaken. Awaken, take heed, do not squander your life. Offering of merit. May the merit of this penetrate into each thing in all places, so that we and every sentient being together can realize the Buddha's way. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, experience supreme Bodhi.